tell me the origin of the blade and what they call the pattern of the blade and the kind of the steel they made.
Well, this one is from Indonesia, and I believe it's called klewang.
Klewang.
Yeah, it's like an Indonesian sword.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Sulankar steel. So these are very old, and so it deteriorates. Coolant star or coolant steel deteriorates.
Okay.
And then it's a wood handle.
What kind of wood is
I'm
this?
not sure what the wood is on it. I know that this is carabao horn.
Is that albino?
I think so.
It's white.
Yeah, and it's very old. And they have some parts missing.
The belt loop.
The belt loops and the hanger.
Mm.
And this one is also, I believe, klewang. And I think this is bone. And then carabao horn handle.
The old carabao horn.
And it's also Sulankar steel.
It's laminated, same as
Yeah.
woods. They call it Damascus.
Damascus, similar.
But this is laminated steel, I think.
You can see how you can even see through.
Yes. And the way they hold the steel,
Yes. And
they make a pattern. Like this one is maybe the hard steel, mild steel. They put it together and
I believe it's a secret recipe of steel that they
Yes.
use for Sulankar. And also carabao horn.
it's a black carabao horn.
Yeah, but very old. You can see how it's chipped away. It's just
And
real old. Yeah.
the aging of the horn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And then next,
next one.
we have a design similar to a tento, which is kamagong wood.
Rosewood.
It's rosewood.
Yeah.
Rosewood.
That's very expensive wood.
Carabao horn. This piece is carabao horn. And also on the end of the handle.
What is the profile of that blade?
The profile. It's basically a machete,
Machete.
but the tento would have a different shape. Come up.
In our place in Antipolo, the same design is, we call it the eel tail.
Eel tail.
The we call it pinalos.
Pinalos.
I have that design. They call it pinalos in Antipolo.
So that was a idea we had.
Then this one.
This one is also Indonesia. It's a golok. It's carabao horn handle and carabao horn accents. This was made by a company called Valiant Company, and they exported to Australia for sale from Indonesia. And they went out of business many years ago, and they had some left over.
So they make reproduction and the mass production.
Yes.
Now.
And it was sold in Australia.
Okay.
And they had a huge variety when they were in business, but
Is that
Gold.
stainless or?
yeah, I think it's regular Willys steel. It's just been polished. And the golok is similar in terminology to the itak in Indonesia. It basically means a machete. Yeah.
This one?
And this one here is also Indonesia. This is a modern golok with carabao horn handle.
Is carabao horn?
This is it's all carabao horn,
Okay.
cocoa wood.
We
and
call it buhi in,
buhi.
yes, the texture of the wood. I think it's buhi.
And these are used in Indonesia for slaughtering baka. It's used basically like this.
Okay. It's single bevel.
It's double.
Convex. Okay. Do you know the name of this?
That piece, I'm not sure what they would call it in Indonesian.
I think it's a bell hook.
It's a belt hook, but it goes, so they would run a line through it, and then it would attach like this.
In Antipolo, we call this one baluna,
Baluna.
and other call it cinturera
Cinturella.
because this one is cinturon in Philippines.
Belt.
The belt,
Mhm.
cinturon. So we call this a cinturera. The other one,
This one is Filipino design Itak. This is carabao horn,
albino,
albino,
the rare.
the rare one, and jackfruit wood, I believe. And it's a single edge.
And that's binakoko. You can see the old blade. Then, if you see the new production of the blade, then the old blade, you can see the detail of the carved the center. You know why? When you use the single bevel, this is not much important. The back side is very important. If the center is curved and hollow, see this one is hollow, and you can see the hollow of the center.
I can see that.
When you sharpen it, it must be flat, so that when you cut the tree, they will not slip. Because this one is similar to Japanese blade, like the nita of Japanese, same as the binakoko of Antipolo. So there's a old saying of the binakoko. The binakoko is in Antipolo. We call it Sinang Bartolome in Antipolo. Our Sinang Bartolome is pointed.
Pointed. This is like a drop tip. Yeah.
There's our blacksmith, the old blacksmith, Panday Botog. They told